Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the end of the month of January for the sign of Gemini. Because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance. Sorry, I'm just going to adjust my computer. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns I'm using to describe them. You may feel like I am reading directly for you, but you could also potentially feel like I am reading for somebody that you're dealing with. My intention is to reach as many people as I can who need this message the most and who will benefit from it. So 2 things before I get started. First of all, I apologize for the video quality. I am on my laptop, not my phone, because my phone is not cooperating with me right now. And if you're new to my channel, this is Carmela, the bird. This is my son's bird. She likes to join me for readings sometimes, so she is out here for your reading, Gemini. Hopefully she'll be good. So we're going to get started. One more shuffle and a cut, Gemini, and let's see what's going on for you last week of January 2020. Here we go. So in your underlying energy, we're going to start with the Tower, paired with the 9 of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, paired with 4 of Wands. 3 of Wands with the Hermit. The 9 of Swords, paired with the King of Swords. Okay, Gemini, so it looks like you had a new opportunity or have a new opportunity on the table that maybe hasn't come your way yet or hasn't transpired for you yet, or there's been some missteps along the way, something maybe you're trying to build for yourself. I do feel you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're kind of waiting for something to transpire, something to work out in your favor. You might be looking inward, maybe contacting your spirit guides to kind of get an idea of when things will start moving in the right direction for you. I do feel like you're in your head a bit about this, that you might be worrying about it, maybe having some sleepless nights, some anxiety in regards to the situation, and you might even be potentially feeling like you want to give up. Feeling like things are not going in the right direction and maybe haven't for quite some time, and you might be ready to throw in the towel and say no more. Let's get some more cards on the table for you, Gemini. Let's see what else we get for you. So, clarifying the Tower, we have the Ace of Wands. And then we have the Empress. Clarifying the 9 of Wands. King of Wands. 6 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands. I don't know if I said Ace of Wands, but Ace of Swords. I feel like I said Ace of Wands for that. We have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords on the table. 10 of Wands in reverse. And the 3 of Cups. Clarifying the King of Swords. So I feel like you're trying to make a decision, trying to choose a path, trying to make a choice in regards to something new, a new opportunity, a new beginning, something brand new for you. You may have been putting some energy into this already, maybe built a foundation for yourself already in regards to this new beginning. This could be potentially a new business, new job. Some creative outlet that maybe you're pursuing that might ultimately turn into something profitable for you. But you're in your head about it. You're not feeling real confident. Maybe worried about the small details, stressing about some things. Let's get some more cards out here for you, and then we'll take a closer look at some of these. So we have the Sun in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords, Four of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles, Six of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this might be something brand new coming in for you that you're not aware of, Gemini. This might be a new opportunity that in the past you were working toward, but then you didn't succeed at it, and so you may have given up on it for a period of time or felt stuck at a certain level. Like you started building something, but then you kind of came to a point where things stopped moving forward for you, and so you kind of got stuck at a certain point where you couldn't continue to progress. I still feel like you are maybe trying some new things to get things going again. But there is a level of consideration regarding giving up as well. Like maybe this isn't what you really wanted. I think that's on your mind. Like maybe you're trying to pursue something that ultimately you'll realize that you don't want this after all, and that you should give this up. Maybe that's why you, there's been these stalls or delays or things that are holding you back. And so maybe in the back of your mind, you're thinking, because this isn't going as smoothly as I thought it was going to go, maybe I should give this up. There might be someone in your life, Gemini, that is communicating that things should be going a certain way, or telling you how to do things as if they know better than you. This Queen of Wands energy is coming off as somebody who thinks she knows what it takes to achieve what you're after. And I think she might be steering you in the wrong direction. She's coming off as somebody who knows what she's talking about, but I don't think she's seeing the bigger picture. And I think she could potentially be the reason why you're in your head so much, because her perspective on how to move forward with whatever this is for you is not gelling with how your thought process is going in regards to the situation. In other words, she's starting to make you think you need to give up on this because you haven't been moving in the direction that she thinks you should be moving, and maybe things haven't been working out for you the way you thought they would. You've been putting a little more energy and a little more effort into this and hanging on to this as tightly as you can, but it's ending up being a little bit more work than you thought it would be. And there's this little voice inside of your head telling you that you need to quit, that you need to give this up. But you've already gone too far into this process to just let this go. Right now, you're just at a standstill point. But you've already put too much energy. You've already gone too far into the process, or built this up to a certain point where going backward or letting this go right now would be, I think, a huge disappointment and not work in your favor. You have a King of Wands also in this reading, who appears to be supportive and appears to be willing to help you take some action to get this back off the ground. This King of Wands is somebody who can be a natural born leader, someone who is not afraid of a challenge, somebody who will take a stand, accept responsibility, delegate responsibility for others. This is somebody people who look up to, and this person is aware of whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you that is not quite going in the right direction you want it to, and he's willing to take action on your behalf to help you continue moving forward with this. So we have a Queen of Wands, King of Wands. The Queen of Wands, I think, is the reason why you're feeling a little bit more pessimistic about the situation, and the King of Wands is willing. He's kind of putting his money where his mouth is and saying, look, I can help you do this. I will do this for you, or I can help you get this going, where this Queen of Wands is just kind of sticking her nose in your business and putting some negative thoughts into your head in regards to this opportunity, and maybe talking you out of it, making you think that maybe it's not what you want after all. Now, Gemini, you do have the Empress energy in your underlying energy, and I do believe this is you. If you're embodying the Empress energy, then you have what it takes to achieve whatever this is that you're moving toward. I think that you might need to accept a little bit of a beginner's mindset. In other words, I feel like you kind of have an idea of, you kind of know where you want to go with this, but there's more to learn. There's more to this than maybe you thought when you first started on this venture of yours. And because of that, you're feeling a little unsure, because maybe when you went into this, you felt like you had researched it, you felt like you knew where you were headed, you knew what potential pitfalls or potential obstacles might end up in your way, and you kind of worked through those things. I feel like you have this really, you have your head on straight in regards to this situation, but there's some things that you just don't know about this Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and it's why you've had some stumbling blocks along the way. So I think that you might need to accept that in some ways you need to start over at square one and adopt a beginner's mindset and be willing to learn as you go, so that you can, don't chew on my cards. Come here. Come here. Carmela, no. Do not chew on those. She's over here. You can see her tail. She's chewing on my deck. My Dreams of Gaia deck over here. Yeah, I can see you doing it still, and I'm not going to let you do that. That's not okay. Anyway, Gemini, I do feel like this feels like some minor setbacks, but I do feel like you're still on the right track. Be careful about who you're sharing your dreams with, and who you're sharing your experiences with, because some people will be will be on your side and supportive, like this King of Wands, and want to help you. And then there will be people in your life who are going to try to push you back. Or maybe they're a little bit jealous and envious and they don't want you to have what you're moving toward because, you know, they're the jealous type. Come here. Come here. You can sit on my shoulder instead of walking through my cards. Honestly, Carmilla, I thought you were going to be good. You know what? Every time, Gemini, you know, if you've seen my channel before, I always think she's going to be good, and then she's not. And she bulldozes through my cards. She acts like she's a little miniature Godzilla and destroys my layout. And then she gets onto my shoulder and bites my ear. And yet, every time I let her out. Every single time. I'll never learn my lesson. Okay, Gemini, let's get this last set of cards out for you and see what else we can see. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Swords again. Clarifying the Empress. Three of Swords. The Moon in reverse. There's the Queen of Wands again. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Four of Cups in reverse. Knight of Wands. And the Ten of Wands. So I feel like this Queen of Wands feels like she is discouraging you by making you feel like things are harder than they need to be. Like you need to take action or move in a certain direction that doesn't feel right to you or doesn't feel like it'll help you progress. I think this King of Wands, I don't know if these people know each other or not, King and Queen of Wands, but I think this King of Wands is clear that there might be the reason why you're experiencing some pitfalls and some obstacles is because of other people in your life, and like this Queen of Wands. And he might be telling you, look, if you want to continue moving forward with this, you may have to start again, but without certain relationships in your life that are holding you back. I do feel like this King of Wands is aware of this Queen of Wands, or at least aware of her influences regarding what you're working toward, what you're doing, and I think he's advising you to possibly steer clear, or at least not include this Queen of Wands in your current state of affairs. In other words, don't share your progress, don't share what's going on in regards to this opportunity that you're moving toward, Gemini. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles again in reverse, Ace of Swords again, but this time in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so I do feel like this King of Wands is the King of Cups, and I think that he is advising you to, again, I think that he's aware that you're currently stuck because of some relationships that are kind of holding you back, and it feels like it's this Queen of Wands. who is influencing this Ace of Pentacles opportunity that you have by telling you what her truth is, or what she believes is the right way to go. And she's not giving you sage advice. And I think that this King of Wands, King of Cups is telling you to, it might be difficult, emotionally challenging to step away from some of these people in your life that you may feel close to but are not influencing you in the right way. But this is not about heart over head decisions. This is about head over heart decisions. And I think that's what this King is suggesting, that you start again and continue working on this endeavor, but without the influence of the relationships that are going to hold you back. I think that's the clearest message I'm getting from these cards. That it's time to take action. And I do believe that this King is willing to help you out. So take advantage of the offers of help that come your way, especially from people like this. People you know who are quite capable, and people who have experience behind them that that allows you to see that they've had success in a lot of different ways themselves, and so that you can rely on that type of person to help you out. Because this Queen of Wands wants you to quit. She thinks that this isn't right for you. And listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and listen to the people you know have your best interest in mind in regards to your future and what's right for you. That's what I'm seeing from the cards, Gemini. Don't bite my ear. Let's get one last card for you to finish up this reading, Gemini, and then we'll close it out. Give me a card for Gemini. Some advice, words of encouragement, a little more clarity. I'm not going to take these because there was like 3 of them. I'd like one card, preferably. Well, that's the one. The Mother. So the Mother is actually the Empress in the traditional Rider-Waite, but this card has similar meanings and has more in-depth meaning. I am going to read this from the Dreams of Gaia tarot card, or tarot book. If I can get my words straight. And let's see what we've got for you to finish up this reading. And it's not too lengthy. It's about a half a page. I will display the card for you, Gemini, as I read, okay? So here we go. Her womb is the void in which new life forms, safe, nurtured, and protected by her body. She is the earthly universe in which a cosmic soul takes on physical form. There is no more sacred or intimate bond than that of mother and child. She is the mother, nurturer, protector, and creator. She is the very essence of non-sexual intimacy, patience, compassion, unconditional love, and forgiveness, willing to place the needs of her child before her own. Nor is that love reserved only for a child born of her womb, for the highest ideal of the mother is a woman who extends her unconditional love to all who dwell in the world around her, without question of whether or not that love is deserved. The mother gives without hesitation or reservation. She is both teacher and guide, encouraging her children to reveal and nurture their talents. In this way, she gifts them with healthy levels of self-belief, self-esteem, and confidence. The mother is also symbolic of a fertile and abundant mind, a mind where ideas take root. The mother is willing to nurture those ideas and provide what is necessary in order for them to grow and blossom. I think this represents you, especially since the Empress came out in your underlying energy, Gemini, at the very beginning. And I do believe this is indicative of the kind of energy that you embody on a pretty regular basis. That you do nurture yourself and those around you, and that you are a very positive individual, somebody who has a lot of experience and know-how under your belt, male or female. And I feel like you probably nurtured some relationships that weren't super positive in your life, and that's okay. You know, everybody needs these kind of people in our life. Everybody needs Gemini in their life because this is healing energy, and this type of person needs this kind of energy. But when it comes to your ambitions and your goals and dreams, maybe set these kind of relationships on the back burner so that you can nurture yourself and what you're moving towards, the positive directions that you're moving toward. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave that there. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for joining me. If it did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you again for watching the video, and I hope I see you again soon. Take care. Bye, Gemini.